to my YouTube channel. But if you're new here, my name is Brittany. I'm a Chicago-based lifestyle content creator, and tonight I'm about to go to the Anderson .Paak concert. Well, Anderson .Paak and the Free Nationals, the Malibu Tour. So I'm really excited. I am like I like Anderson .Paak, like in terms of like Silk Sonic, like the Bruno Mars of it all. I would say he's probably the cooler half of Silk Sonic, but I have never seen him live before. And I feel like I've more recently gotten into him as like an artist, like outside of Silk Sonic, if that makes sense. So I actually own the Malibu album on vinyl, which I was listening to today to try to like get myself back up to speed on like the lyrics. So it's this album. So basically they're doing this album from start to finish, which is kind of cool. Like, I don't know if I've been to a concert before where an artist just like does their whole album top to bottom. And then I think he's gonna do some other songs after that, like at the end of it. So I think that would be cool. I am going to this concert solo, which I've gone to a couple of concerts by myself before. Maybe just one, actually. I went to the Mariah Carey holiday tour, which as we're heading into the holiday season, I cannot recommend enough going to that concert. It was so fun. Like, it was just so like silly, low stakes, so fun. And I love Mariah Carey. And then, I went to Lollapalooza like one day by myself, actually 2 days by myself. So like I'm lying, I've been to a handful of concerts by myself, but I think like Anderson .Paak is like a pretty like chill, low key artist. So I feel like this is like a really good, like a good concert to go to solo. The venue that the concert's at, I've never been to before. It's at Northerly Island. So it's called Huntington Bank Pavilion at Northerly Island, which is like basically like kind of by Navy Pier. So it seems really pretty because it's literally on the water, pretty much like on the lake. And so it seems like it has like good lake views and city views and everything, like out, because it's an outdoor arena. I am like interested to see how the weather's gonna be because it's, like I said, literally on the lake. And it's October right now. It's finally cooling down, so it's like 60-ish. But it's 6:45, so I'm sure it'll get chillier as the night goes on. But like I said, I'd never been to this arena before, but these tickets were pretty inexpensive. Definitely under $100. I think I paid $60 out of pocket because I want to say they were like about $80, and then I somehow had a $20 like Live Nation coupon, which is basically why I bought these tickets, that I had to use by like a certain time at like certain arenas. So when I was looking through, I was like, oh, I would love to see Anderson .Paak. That's really cool. So I think I paid like $60 or $70, which I feel like is a great deal for a concert these days. And then just the other day I added on like the VIP upgrade. It was $45. So you get like it's basically like a lounge, like a VIP like viewing area, which it seemed better than where my seats were. And it's also like nicer bathrooms, like, which I'm all about an upgraded bathroom option at events like this, and like its own like separate like food and drinks. You still have to pay for food and drinks, but like your own separate food and drink line. So like I think that would be nice. And then like they looked like pretty nice and comfortable seats. And from the reviews I read, people said like that the cost is worth it. So, and I think also going by myself, it'll be kind of nice to like have an area to just like walk around if I like, for some reason I'm feeling weird about sitting in the seat, which I don't think would be the case. I am gonna take the bus/train there. So it's a little bit of a grind to get out to that, like get out there. So it'll probably take me like almost an hour to get there. I'm gonna get on the train, like on the red line, and then I think transfer over to like a bus that will basically take me like right up to the arena, which I just feel like at this time of day, especially for a concert, would be easier than taking an Uber. It'll just be like too much, like I feel like traffic going on. Like I said, especially going downtown on a Friday night, and just like with an event, that's like a lot when I could literally just take the bus, and then I'm sure I'll take the bus home. Did make like a little cocktail with the Sir Davis whiskey, like the Beyonce's like whiskey brand. I bought like, I don't know, like a month or so, or whenever it launched. Oh yeah, it was like the day after my birthday, so about a month ago, which I did like post a short of my like first reaction to drinking it. And like I'm not a whiskey drinker, so I mean it did feel like a little heavy on the chest at first, but I made this a really good cocktail. It's basically a highball, so I think that's what it's technically called, a highball. So it's like the Sir Davis, and I did 2 ounces of Sir Davis. And then I mixed in a little of this ginger syrup. Like I just put that in the bottom of the glass together and mixed it. And then I put in like just an ice cube. Like I have these big round ice cubes, and then added club soda. And that was literally it. And then I did add a splash of lemon juice too. But it's really, really delicious. So I like 12 out of 10. Cheers to myself for like making this. I'm not great at making cocktails, I feel like. And then in terms of like what I'm wearing, so pretty basic. I feel like look, we could say, for the day. So I have this like white bodysuit on because I was nervous that it's gonna be like, that I'm gonna be cold because like I said, it's basically like on the water almost. So I have this like long sleeve bodysuit on, bringing this little beige ID bag, which I love this bag. It's really nice for like concerts and events and stuff like this because like you can slide your phone into like the main pocket here, and then this outside pocket I just have like a charger for my phone, and then like a lip gloss, and then there's like a little wallet sleeve thing on the inside where I just have like my ID and a card. But it's nice because you know like how so many arenas have like restrictions on what size bags you can bring in, but I like bringing it for that. And then I have on just like some, basically this whole outfit head to toe is from Old Navy because this bodysuit is from Old Navy. And then these jeans are also just like basic boot cut. I'm really going back to the 90s with like my boot cut jeans. Just gonna throw on like a leather jacket, like a pretty basic one that I wear pretty often. And then these sneakers, and I'm keeping my glasses on because like hashtag I'm old, but I have a really hard time seeing at night with my contacts on, especially when there's like flashing lights and stuff. So this is what happens when you get into like your mid to late 30s. But you know what, I like these glasses anyway, and so it works. So anyway, I needed to leave like 5 minutes ago, so I'm about to hit the road. What am I, 80? But I'm about to hit the road, head down. I mean, the concert starts in an hour and 10 minutes. So, and I doubt that Anderson Paak goes on right at 8 because it's 6:50 right now. So, and I think it'll take me about 50 minutes to get down there. Maybe it'll be a little bit less, I don't know. But I doubt that they go on right at 8. Like in some things I was reading on Reddit, people said it was like a little closer to 9. I am curious to see if there will be any guests that he brings out though, because in LA at the Hollywood Bowl, which I mean, it's LA, of course, there's a ton of guests, like, cause this album has a lot of really good features on it. He brought out a ton of people. There is an artist on here, Chicago the Kid, he's from Chicago. So I'm wondering if he will like bring him out, or just like anyone for any other, like any songs he does like after Malibu. If anyone will like make a little surprise appearance. But anyway, let me hit the road, head out to the concert, and I'll see you when we get there.
We should be dancing, romancing. east wind, the west wind, but this man shit. She told me she was Frego. I ain't even took the motherfucking dick out my pocket yet. The opposite, she want me to fly, so I caught the jet. I'm thinking I'm a one-drop ticket on the one. Feeling my front swing, sipping hands up. One of y'all niggas gonna be fucking with me. I got 2 bad bitches gonna be rubbing my feet. I got 3 young hitters, son of a Sunday heat. And all y'all ain't got nothing. Hey, now one of y'all niggas gonna paying the rent, paying the trips, diamonds on the neck, diamonds on the wrist. And here I am all alone. I'm so cold, I'm so cold. You got me out here. Hey, get them up real high. Hey, miss you, man. Mac Miller forever. Chicago. I can't keep on losing you over complications. Gone too soon. We was just hanging. I can't seem to hold on to. Damn. The people that know me best, the key that I won't forget. Too soon, I can't keep on losing you. Thank you so much, Chicago. That's my show.
It's the next day. It's Saturday now. I've been back home for like 12 hours from the concert. I was so tired when I got home. I pretty much like almost immediately went to sleep. But that concert was so good. Anderson .Paak is so talented, and like I knew that, but then like seeing him live, I was like, oh, he's taking it. But it was a really fun just like concert experience altogether too, because I feel like he was like he's like fun and funny, and he was like doing a lot of crowd work, and just being like, I don't know, you can tell he like doesn't take himself super seriously. So he was like having, I feel like just having like a lot of fun with his performance, which I feel like sometimes some performers like they get so caught up in what they're doing, obviously, like, or all performers are different like in how they approach like live performances. But I thought he was really good. The venue was also really cool. I think I said that was my first time going there, and I would definitely go back to another concert there. It was literally like on the water, like right, it was like a little island. I think Northerly Island is technically a man-made island. I'm gonna fact check myself on this before I like post this video, but I'm pretty sure it's a man-made island from garbage or something, like I think, and then it was like made into an actual island. I might be like making that up, but or made into like a real thing. And I think it used to be even like a helicopter landing. I have some laundry up there, I'll like disregard, like a helicopter landing bay or something, I don't know. Anyway, it was really cool. And like the VIP lounge thing or club, whatever it's called, the ESPN Bet VIP club or something like that, I thought it was really cool. And I mean, it was only, like I said, $40 or $45 to add on, and it seemed well worth it. So when I got there, by the time I got there, it was a little after 8, because it kind of took a while to get there. I had to wait for the bus for a while. I could have walked from the train, but it would have been like a 25-minute walk, and I just simply did not feel like walking. And I had to wait for 2 buses because one bus was just too crowded, and then the next bus came and like everyone was able to get on, and there was just like a lot of traffic once we were on like Northerly Island, like once we basically left, you could say, the mainland. That's so dramatic because it's literally was just like a little like peninsula off of like right off of Roosevelt. So it like took a little bit longer than I thought to get there. So it was like 8:15ish maybe when I got there. And so I like walked around for just a second, just like get the lay of the land. And then I went up to the ESPN club, or the VIP club. And like when you walked in, it was just kind of this like open, but like there was like a bar and like a lot of seating. And it was just like open for people to like walk around or whatever. And it was kind of crowded when I first walked in. I'm gonna close the door. It was kind of crowded when I first walked in, and I was like, oh, maybe there won't be anywhere for me to sit. And then I saw that there were stairs going up to another level, and it was way less crowded up there. It was windier, I think, though, up there. And there was a girl sitting like kind of off to the side in like this lounger, and there was another lounger sitting next to her. And I was like, oh, is anyone sitting here? And she's like, no. So she was there by herself too. And so I just like kind of made that like my seat. And she was so nice, super chatty. We like talked for a little while, and we're like concert friends, I guess. I mean, I like don't even know her name, but she was really nice. And so like you could order food from there, and I was hungry, like I hadn't eaten before, and I'd planned on getting food there, so like I could order food like right there from my seat, and like a waitress brought it over, and like you could order drinks and stuff there too. So I did get like a little, it was like there were sliders with fries, and then like a cocktail. I think I drank most of it. It was actually pretty good. It wasn't too super sweet or anything. And then it was like a really, really great view of the stage. And it was nice because you could just kind of like, there was a lot of space to like walk around, move around. There were also like bathrooms right there in the lounge area that were easy to get to. So I went to the bathroom at one point, and it took me like less than 5 minutes, I feel like, to go to the bathroom. And then I ran over to get some merch too, since it was so fast. So I did buy a couple things. So I got a t-shirt. I was like, the concert was already started, so they were out of a shirt I wanted at first. I think this was my second choice, because yeah, the shirt I wanted at first, they didn't have in my size. So this one, it says like Free Nationals, and then, which is like Anderson .Paak's band, and then on the back it has like all the tour dates, and I just like the print and the design of this. And then I also got a vinyl, limited edition vinyl, that just, I think it was available for pre-order like a month or so ago. I didn't order it because it like sold out almost immediately, and then I think they start shipping out like this week to people. But it's from their NPR Tiny Desk performance, which is kind of cool. And then it's also signed by Anderson .Paak too. So I thought that was cool, because like it's kind of like you can't really, I mean, maybe they'll do another release of them, but you can't really buy this online right now anywhere. So, and I'm sure it'll be crazy high resale. And this was a little pricier, like I think it was around like $50, which is kind of, maybe actually might have been $60 after tax and everything, but which I think that's probably the most I've ever spent on a vinyl. But I was caught up in the moment, and it was cool. It's like something like, it's something cool, and also signed, and it's like a memento from the concert. And I just went to a concert a month or so ago at the end of August, Pitbull and T-Pain, which was really good, and I didn't get any merch from there. So I was like, and I took the bus and the train all the way there, so I didn't spend any money there and back, so I didn't spend any money on Uber. So I was like, I'll treat myself. So I got that, and then like I said, Anderson .Paak was just so good. I do feel like, so I don't know, like I'm not like a stan, I mean, now I'm a stan, but I wasn't like a stan going, like I liked Anderson .Paak, but I feel like I didn't know all the lyrics, like all of his songs. So I feel like I was kind of giving LeBron James a little bit in terms of like, I was vibing. I maybe didn't know every single lyric, maybe made up some on my own. But he was just so good. And he like, I mean, he plays the drums, like he would like be singing and playing the drums. And I just feel like he's like a really good, he's both a good rapper and a good singer and a good drummer, and like just a great performer all around. And like, how is one person, and he's very little, he's like, I knew he was like very short and small, but seeing him on stage, I was like, oh, that's like a little man. Like him and Bruno Mars are both like pocket size. But he did do a couple Silk Sonic songs, which was cool. And then he closed out with the song he has with Mac Miller, Dang, and it was like a tribute to Mac Miller, which was like sweet, because him and Mac Miller were apparently really good friends. So it was just, I don't know, overall I just thought it was a really good concert. If you're thinking about going, I feel like, to the Malibu Tour, like I said, tickets aren't crazy expensive, so I would recommend going. I mean, there aren't a ton of like tour dates, but if you have the opportunity, I feel like in general, to see Anderson .Paak and the Free Nationals live, like I would 12 out of 10 recommend it. Anyway, that was my concert experience. Like I said, I had a lot of fun. Would definitely do it again. I was about to say that's my last concert of the year, but it's actually not. I'm going to Usher in a couple weeks, which I'm really excited for. I mean, there's obviously a little controversy maybe around Usher right now, but I'm excited. Usher is so good live. I saw him in Vegas last year, and then before that I hadn't seen him for like almost 20 years, since the Confessions tour. So I'm excited to see him in a couple weeks, and then that I think is my last concert of the year. So if you liked this video, which I hope that you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more concert from me, like more concert vlogs like this, and just like vlogs in general. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.